What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and this is the Support Cha Boi Podcast. It was like we got a little echo here. He checking out his thing there.
I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. But yeah, so we have a guest here. What can I say about this artist here? I've been knowing him for quite a long time. One thing I can tell you about him is he knows how to move a crowd. Not only does he know how to move a crowd, the man knows how to bring a crowd. In my days of doing shows where some people can only bring their girl, this man will bring a fleet of cars through. Like he's a movie star. Like I said, he's one of the artists that no matter how many shows I put him on, he would definitely bring them out. He is a man also who has made changes in his life for the better. We're going to hear a little bit of them stories as we move into this podcast. He is the one, the only, Say Less Fresh in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes,
okay,
sir.
man. How you doing today, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Okay, so first question I have to ask you is this. I know you from the previous name, which was K Fresh.
Right.
And then you moved to Say Less Fresh.
Yeah, Say Less Fresh.
How did that come about?
Oh, yeah. So easy, man. Really, so I used to go by K Fresh for everybody that's watching. I used to go by K Fresh. Well, I started off as Fresh K. Then I switched it to K Fresh. Then I switched that to Say Less Fresh. So after shows and stuff, everybody used to be like, K Fresh, say less. Like, say less, K Fresh. I'm like, I got a pretty good rhyme to it. You feel like I got a pretty good rhyme to it. So I was like, I'm going to call myself K Fresh, say less.
Yeah.
Then my uncle was like, that don't really sound right. So I'm like, one day I was like, say less fresh. I'm going to take the K off and just put say less fresh. And a few people didn't like it at first, but yeah, it kind of stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Say less fresh.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So definitely I want to get into this because I've been knowing you for quite a while.
Yeah.
And your lifestyle was a little different than where it is now.
Was it?
Yes. I've noticed that there's some growth happening within your life.
Facts.
Just like everybody in the world, we all have our ups and downs. But, but we keep rocking. And I seen that out of you. You had ups and downs, but you just kept rocking.
All right.
So, from where I remember when you did your music was more. It's still about the streets, but it was more towards, I would say, not as positive about the streets.
Right, you're right.
But then at the same time, you had some party music, and you get the women shaking and stuff like that. And I know you can still do that anytime you felt like it.
Up tempo stuff, yeah.
Right. So the big question is, what caused the change?
God, man. I found God, man, to be honest. To make it short and simple, I found God. I was going through some hard times in my life. I was fighting demons. We all be fighting our own demons.
Yep.
But I went through something that made me just stop in my steps, you feel me, and realize I need to live a different lifestyle, you feel me? I'm having kids. I got 3 girls, by the way. So my girls was a big part of it as well. But I just, told myself I'm going to just try to be better for them, and be better for the people around me. Because I got a lot of little cousins that's looking up to me, a lot of people that's looking up to me, family, friends, and I got to be the best version of myself if I want to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel that the version you are now is a better version than you were before?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning and growing, into the person I'm trying to become.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say I'm way, I'm not as prideful. You know what I'm saying? I'm more humble. You know what I'm saying? I used to be full of pride, thought I knew it all. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always been. That's how I grew up. But now I'm more humble. I listen more, So, yeah, I'm still not where I want to be at, but I'm getting there every day, waking up trying to do something better than I did the day before. So, yeah.
What inspired you to take this step? Was it your daughters, or was it someone in your life? What was it that caused you to you know what? I need to do better.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, and I really never told this story before like that, but like, I went through something that like kind of caused me to like, I was having like panic attacks, bro. Like as far as just like going like I was going through so much, I started like getting paranoid, and I didn't even know what a panic attack was. I started having it. You feel me? And that made me realize like I need to do something different. Like I can't. I don't want to feel like this no more. I don't want to. I felt like guilty of everything I had done in my life. You know, like guilty, like people I ever said something to or something bad to. You know, we all have our bad days. But I was like, I don't know. I just realized who I wasn't who I want to be. So, like I said, that and just God, man. Like once I started to like change, I took songs down from YouTube. I stopped cussing. I'm still working on that part, but I took like songs down from YouTube, songs with thousands of views now, you know, because I was trying to like change my image. You know, I took songs down. I cut off people. I stopped doing certain stuff. I stopped drinking. Like, you know, I quit smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's not easy.
I didn't just like say I started like putting in the work to like become better, you know? And I think it's going to come like, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. You feel me? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. In your search for being a better person, or being a better artist, being a better father, was there anybody that helped you kind of guide that way, or were you all alone in this?
I think you gotta. So like you have to go through it alone. Like the first part, you know?
Yeah.
God, he gonna put people in your life to help you on your journey, but like I had to go through the hard part alone. Like the realizing, you know, fighting my demons, realizing this, cutting this out. I had to do that on my own. But then I would say my brother, shout out to Woodrow Wood, my brother, he really kind of helped me on my journey too. Like it just restoring my faith and just keeping me positive, you know, lifting my spirits and stuff up on those days when like my spirit was coming down. Like he stayed calling me out of no, like for some reason, just kept calling me. Even I wasn't answering his call, he kept calling. I answered his call, like lifting my spirits up. So, but I think for the most part, you do got to go through it alone, though. You do, you know.
Because I was gonna mention, we all have those days where we kind of backslide to our old ways.
Oh yeah.
You know, what is one of the ways that helped you not go all the way when we start to go back to our old ways?
That's a good question. I would say just kind of remembering, like if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, like what he sets you up with, like if like when I'm reading, you know, not even necessarily the Bible, just reading, doing stuff with my kids, staying off social media. Sometimes it be stuff like even in certain movies you watch, certain like you see something like, and it can spark something, make you reminisce about something from your past. So I stayed away from like I stopped watching certain movies if I knew it was gonna be this type of stuff in there, because that can influence you. Like, staying away from like taking days off of social media. Like I went off Facebook for like a few months, like 6 months. You feel me? Then I be on it lightweight now, but like I kind of stayed away from it because it was stuff that could lead me into, you know, to the past, you know. And sometimes we don't like to admit that, you know. We just like, I'm good, but we see stuff, we be scrolling, or even if it's watching TV or watching something, you know, something can like bring that spark out of you and it leads you to something negative. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how long did you stay off social media when you were at that time where you needed to take a break?
Yeah, so I took, like I said, for Facebook, I want to say like 6 months. IG, I took a couple months off IG, but I still found myself kind of scrolling on IG. But I like stopped posting. I stopped like scrolling as much, you know. I told myself, you know, but I would say I took, you know, some months off Facebook, some months off IG. I just took some steps back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
it, you know what I'm saying? Till I can get under control and like, okay, this is not controlling my day. You know, I'm gonna hop on here, check this out, bam, I'm off. You know,
Yeah.
I'm putting time into something else instead of this. You know,
For those people who let it control their day, every day, all day, and would love a say less piece of advice on how to stay off more than a day, how do you do it?
go take a walk. Go take a walk. Get outside. No, for real. This my guy, Mr. Lewis, right here. We be talking about it. You know, you gotta like get active. You know, you gotta go take a walk. Go clean up. Like you can always. There's always something for you to clean up around the house. You know, I got a backyard. I make sure I go clean my backyard. I go walk outside. Go take a walk around the corner. Just do something to keep me distracted. You know, but it's tough. You know, because everybody. To each his own. Everybody's different, you know. Some people like it. Because
you might walk around somebody and say, "Hey, boy, did you hear about? It's online right now."
Yeah.
How do you stop from refraining from yourself? Like, man, I don't need to know about all that.
Man, like sometimes, like I like to cook and stuff too. So like sometimes it be easy for me to like stay away, you know, because I do like watching movies though. I do like it. I'm trying to stay away from it, but like my guilty, I like watching movies, you know. So I'd rather watch a movie than be scrolling for 2 hours though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a movie that's, you know, positive or, you know, you can gain some knowledge from. So cook, clean, just stuff around the house. You got kids, color with the kids, like fold some clothes, move some stuff around the house. Work out, you know, do something. Call somebody. You know, we be having people on our phone. Call somebody. Call your brother. Call your mom if you know. Call your cousin. You know, text somebody. Try to make somebody's day better. You know. And I find myself like I'm like I haven't hit my sister up like a few days. I'm gonna talk to her, and that keeps you from doing, you know, being on scrolling online more than you should. But like I said, everybody's different.
Everybody's different, right?
You know, and it's positive stuff you can, you know, you get from scrolling too, but we be wasting a lot of time, and I'm guilty of it sometimes, you know. But
have you noticed a difference in your life when you now are looking at things more positive compared to when you looked at things or let things in your life that were negative? What are the major changes you've seen in your life in between those?
You just said it. I look at everything as a positive. Like when something happened, you know, fall behind on bills, this happened. Because you can't, if something happens, it's already happened. So why get mad? You know what I'm saying? That's not going to do nothing.
Right.
I got to figure out how I'm going to make this better for myself. So even like I be telling my
no reason to crash out when the bill get here.
Yeah, I be telling my family and stuff, like when something happens, it's okay to be human. It's okay to have emotions, feel sad, but we got to get back up. We got to figure this out, fight it, you know, and move on. Like not move on from it, but get through it, you know? Like I don't like, and that's how I look at everything. Something happened, I'm like, I'm finna get through this. It's not finna make me mad or sad. You might feel little emotions right when it happened, but eventually, like you gotta do something. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like I can get through anything. God ain't gonna put nothing more on you than you can handle. So, but sometimes you be overwhelmed. It's okay. Be overwhelmed, but then get back up on your feet. Go ahead, keep trying.
Okay. So I want to ask you some questions as far as being the artist, say less fresh, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to play a little game, but also get some information to find out your way of doing things.
Right.
So this one is called, What's Your Preference? So when this is in regards to when it comes to your stage performance and your writing process, all right?
Right.
So let's go with the first one. Say less fresh. What is your preference when you're on stage and they tell you they got a microphone? What's your preference? Wireless mics or corded mics?
Oh,
We had it your way.
that's easy. Cordless mics.
Okay, cordless mics.
I like
not the wired.
Yeah, no, I like to actually perform. So I move around a lot when I'm performing, and having a wireless mic makes it easier for me. So for sure.
Okay. So this one's about your writing process. Say that. When you write your songs,
Right.
which do you prefer to write them in? 12 bars or 16?
That's a good question too.
Your preference?
It depends. I would naturally lean towards 16. 16 because you can say what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? With that 16. 12s is cool. I feel like 12s are good for like features. Like if it's 3 people on a song, like we all can do 12 bars. Cause it's like it's long enough to say what you kind of gotta say, but then it's kind of like you gotta kind of put everything in there. If you gonna do 12 bars, you gotta come hard. you gotta talk with So 16 bars gives you a little bit more time to get into it in the beginning and then like really finish out strong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. It's funny you had mentioned about features because my next question is kind of related to that. So let's say you're collaborating with an artist, new artist.
Yes, sir.
And he wants you to get on this song. Now he has not. There's a hook on there, but he has not written his verse, and you have written yours. So the question is, what's your preference? To be in the studio, listening to the beat with the artist and writing your lyrics right there and then, or have the artist send you the beat and be at home writing the lyrics and then go ahead and go in and record it?
I think being at home, it's more comfortable. It's no time pressure on you at all. You know, I've done both though. I've went in the studio and kind of just punched in, like wrote a few bars and punched in and punched out. But actually sitting at home and writing your verse, like you get more time to think of. You might want to change something up. You know, when you're in the studio, you write something, you got to stick with that because like you don't got that much time.
Right.
Unless you want to pay $200-300 for a session, like being there. But if you at home, you can say this and really be in your zone and just be writing whatever you need to write. I'm saying. I feel like being at the studio is more pressure at time.
But this last question is going to be for your performance situation.
Okay.
Let's say you're performing a song, and it's a very popular song of yours. The crowd is thick as hell.
Stiff, you said?
Thick.
Oh, thick
as hell, right? And you notice that like 80% of the crowd is intoxicated.
Oh.
What's your preference? They be intoxicated on weed or alcohol?
When
you
crazy
perform.
Question. Because if I say I'd rather them be intoxicated on alcohol, one of they can lead a show driving. So I can't say alcohol. I think weed smokers are more responsible when it comes to driving. So I'm thinking of it, and I'm looking at it a different way. I feel like you smoke weed, you really vibing too. You know what I'm saying? You know that person that's drinking or something might be buzzed. They might like it, but they might wake up and forget how to look you up on Spotify. They might wake up and you be like, "Damn, what's that artist name? Like, who is that?" Like, the person you high, you still cool. Like, okay, you gonna probably add it right then and there. So, I would definitely go the weed for sure.
Okay, so the last one's pretty funny. Let's say this is the same situation, kind of. You're performing a song, real popular, and you notice the whole front row is just women, and they just whispering and they just yelling out, "Say less," right?
Yeah.
Now,
say less.
Exactly, they going crazy
Okay.
to the point that they decide to throw underwear on stage.
Oh man,
what's your preference, bras or panties?
Oh man, give me the pennies, man. Yeah, that's how. Hey, you taking the pennies off? It's real. Like it
is real.
That bra easy to take off you, but that pennies, man. But I mean, if I had
okay.
For sure, we'll go to pennies, man.
What's your most newest single that you dropped?
That I dropped?
Newest song you just dropped as of recent.
Okay, yeah. I got a song called Island. It's pretty dope. I just dropped that.
But anyway, let's start with the game. It's called Dream Collab, Wild Collab.
Dream, okay. Wild Collab?
Wild collaboration or Dream collaboration.
Let's do it.
Basically, the song Island, as of 2025, is way bigger than you expected. To the point where it gets put on the radio.
Okay.
And people love it.
I can see that.
And they love it so much, they trying to get on the remix, bro.
Okay.
So these are well-known people. You're going to get contacted by.
Okay.
Trying to get on the remix. So what it happens like this. They find you on Facebook. They find your email. And they email you messages. 2 people are going to email you on the Dream collaboration and 2 people on the Wild collaboration. So you get 2 emails. The first email is saying, bruh, you know I would kill this. You gotta get me on that remix of Island, bruh.
Okay.
It's J. Cole was good. Let's make this happen.
Oh, man.
The second email is saying, bro, you know that I will kill this and I think the streets will love it. Island and Moneybag Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Which one you gonna pick to be on Island?
J. Cole, man.
Hey,
come on, bro.
J. Cole on there.
You know what's crazy, DJ Lionhead? While you were saying that, I was thinking of people like I could hear, and J. Cole was the first dude I thought of.
Really?
J. Cole and Lil Russell.
Oh, that was
solid.
Good. Yeah. So
crazy.
J. Cole's from the Dream collaboration.
But J. Cole,
so now
for real.
we're going for the Wild collaboration. These are famous people you did not expect, but they want to be on the song. The first one, they say, bro, I can kill this thing. You got to get me on here. What do you think? Say Less Fresh and Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
A.K.A. Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, I'm like, who is Marky Mark?
Okay, that's the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is like, hey, look, I want to go ahead and, I'm pretty famous right now, but I'm trying to diversify my skills.
Yeah.
I have rapped before, and I haven't rapped in a very long time, but I want to get on your song because I'm feeling Island. What do you think? Say Less Fresh and Deion Sanders.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Mark Wahlberg or Deion Sanders?
Yeah.
Which one would you choose?
Neither one, bro.
If you had
I'm gonna be honest.
one.
No, I wouldn't choose neither because, like, all seriousness, man, we taking this music stuff serious, man. And I'm not selling out for nothing. You know what we building right now is gonna be epic. And I feel like the team I'm building around me, the team we building around us is bigger than any of those features you just talk about. Like as far as just value, you know, just as far as musicians, you know, some people like they would do that just so, I'm getting more views, but it ain't about views with us, ain't about likes, it ain't about comments. It's about really rebuilding the culture and making positive music, preaching through our music, ministering through our music, and just letting the people know we here. And I do want to say something, man. Can I say it right now?
Go ahead.
I feel like, man, a lot of the Sacramento scene, right? The music out here is watered down. Like a lot of music, we got a lot of shoot 'em up, bang bang music out here, and those type of songs are not good for our community. They're not good for the youth, and I feel like eventually that it's gonna die out, you know. And it just takes the right people to step in and say, okay, y'all had your turn, it's our turn. And the people I'm working with right now, me, Mr. Lewis, LJ, and the team we building, we all underrated artists, but we all doing positive music. And I feel like we just underrated, underappreciated. Quite frankly, I'm frustrated. But nah, for real, but we coming though. Sacramento 2025, we coming, and y'all gonna see, man. A lot of people got platforms. That's why I appreciate you. for putting us on here, for putting me on here. Let me and just let me tell my story. But a lot of platforms out here that's big platforms out here. They see us, but they just kind of ignoring us, because I think what we talking about isn't popular right now, but it's what's right, and it's powerful, man. What we doing, man? We building a culture for real, man.
Let me ask you a question. Though, for those artists who's on the other side of the fence, who want to get like y'all, who want to go toward the positive realm of doing their music, what is the first step you think they need to take?
Stop trying so hard to go viral. What I mean by when I say that is like a lot of artists, like they got the talent, but they're doing stuff that's not showcasing their music. You know what I'm saying? They doing other stuff, So I would say stop trying to go viral and just showcase your music. Focus on intimacy within your music, Do more real surrounded by your music and your sound, and really make it stand out more. You don't gotta go do nothing crazy or try to shoot nothing crazy. Just make it around your music, Do more freestyles, do more like even stuff in the car. Just make it about your music, and that's it. But as far as the people that's doing positive music, because there are people that's doing positive music and they are underrated like us, but stay in your lane. We gotta create, we gotta build us a lane. We gotta build it from the ground up, because what we're doing is not popular. You know what I'm saying? But I want my kids, I don't want my kids listening to that shoot 'em up, bang bang stuff. I know most people, the people that make that music, don't want their kids listening to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't care, but most of them don't. I've known a few people that make that kind of music that don't even want to be making that kind of music for real. They just haven't made their transition yet into just being more positive. They don't know how. So we showing people how to do it. Trust me, y'all. If I can make music without cussing and positive music, y'all can too. If y'all go on YouTube, go look up K Fresh and CB. I had a song go viral out here called Real One. Mm-hmm. I got 2 verses on the song, y'all. I'm cussing throughout both verses. You feel me? Song went viral, and I don't make that's not even me no more. I don't make that kind of music. I don't cuss in my music no more. And I made a full 360. And if y'all watch that and see how I am now, like that, I hope that gives people motivation. Like I can do it too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So those people, like I used to think I can't, because it's kind of hard not to. You can do it though. You just gotta tighten up. Lock in, tighten up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you know, there are going to be people who probably are on the, like I said, on the other side of the fence, who got into some street shit, and they're afraid if they go positive that people won't mess with them anymore. What would you tell that brother who's going through that? He wants to be like you, but he's afraid that his homies ain't gonna fuck with him if you do that. That's
the problem in the first place. You can't worry about who not gonna like you. If somebody not gonna like you for doing something positive, changing your life for the better, they're not for you. They're not your friends. Cut them off. Like for real. Like if you're afraid of somebody, if I do this, they're not gonna. That shit tells you right there, like that person or them people are not for you, and they there for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I kind of felt like that too. Like, man, I'm gonna lose some of my fans.
Yeah.
If I switch to positive music, I'm gonna lose. But at the end of the day, man, like for real, we all gonna have a judgment day. You know what I'm saying? One day, right? Mm-hmm. And it ain't about those people that's gonna judge. It's gonna be about him up there. You feel me? And I'd rather him judge me than y'all. You feel me? So that's enough for me. Yeah, that was enough for me to change. I'm not worried about these people that's gonna judge me. Judge me all that. It don't matter really at the end of the day.
So you sound like you're really comfortable on being you.
I am, and I hope, man. I want people to watch this. I hope when you break it down with the clips, man, you break it down for people to see that music does matter. What we send in our music matters. These kids are listening to our music, they taking it in, you know, and they being receptive to it, you know. I got nephews, I got nieces, I got little cousins and stuff that they used to know my old songs with the cussing. And the cussing part come on, they'll just stop. But I know if I wasn't around when they were singing, they probably was cussing too, like singing along with the lyrics. So now, now my lyrics is still right. Even if I'm not around, y'all can sing my lyrics, y'all can rap them because it's positive and it's uplifting and it's spiritual, it's healing. You know, it's talk about overcoming adversity, and it's not boring. Making positive music is not boring. Like, I'm not a Christian rapper, I'm not a gospel rapper, but I'm just making more positive music. That's it. It's still got that. You still can slap it in the car, late night, whatever you want to do. You can wake up, play it, go take a jog, work out to it. You just got to check it out. Y'all got to check us out. Tap in. Say Less Fresh. Instagram. Come on.
I like what you had said, because you had mentioned that the things that's going on in your lyrics really matters to the people.
They do.
For example, I heard that a rapper named Russ, he was messing with lean a lot. He said the only reason he was messing with it because Future talked about it. Right. And Future don't even mess with lean.
Right. That's crazy, right?
That's Look at Juice WRLD. Right? Juice WRLD got into lean because Future didn't talk about it.
Rest in peace. And like you said, Future don't even do it. But you know how many thousands, tens of thousands of people that wanted to even tried it because of his lyrics and the influence he has on the culture?
That's true.
A big influence. Future is one of the top artists in the world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And for him to say that, even if people didn't get addicted to lean, they tried it. Mm-hmm. Like, it made you want to. They tried it, and that's how powerful our lyrics are. Even if it's to a smaller scale. My scale is my family, my friends, and the little fans I got. So I got to make sure they are fed properly with these lyrics. You know, it can't be no BS. You know, I can't say I went and did this or this because it sound cool. You know,
right.
But they're like, oh, let me go try that too. And they're like, Fresh did it, maybe. You know,
yeah.
Like, we trust. You trust people. You know, you trust the artist. Like, okay, he seemed like a cool dude. I trust. He said that's cool.
Let me go ahead and
let me try it. You know, like, so especially the kids. You know, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds. They brains not fully developed. They ain't been through ups and downs. So they just like, okay. They more one-minded, especially the young dudes. You know, like they more easier influenced than like anybody really. And that's why we rebuilding the culture, trying to help our young black men through these lyrics, man. Because they can still like, man, they cool. I want to be like them. And they ain't even talking about that.
Right.
Look how that's why I dress like this still, and I still push a positive message in my music. So I want to like, oh, I still can be cool. I don't gotta wear a suit and tie. Like, even though, you know, sometimes it be occasions I do.
Right.
But you still
button up a little bit.
Still look the part, you know, I still, you know, I'm Say Less Fresh. I like to, you know, I'm always look, you know, fresh and fly or whatnot, but I'm pushing a different narrative now, you know, and that's what it is.
So let me ask you this. What do we got to look forward in the future from Say Less Fresh? In 2025, musically, is there an album? Is there a show? What's going on that we need to know about that we can go ahead and mark our calendar on?
Yeah, for sure. Musically, for sure, man. I'm coming with a different dynamic. As far as my music, I'm preaching, man. I'm preaching in this music. It's melodic. It's deep. It's passionate. I got an album I'm working on, full of songs, passionate songs. Me and my guy, Mr. Lewis, we have an album we working on, and we plan on like all 2025 doing festivals, being outside. We finna be outside for real, y'all, the right way. We plan on touching everywhere in Sacramento. We gonna all these vendors, these venues. We gonna make sure they know who we are, and we building a team, man. When I say we got a team, like, people are starting to see our team. You can go to my page, go to my boy page, but we putting together a team of people that's determined on the same page as us, doing positive stuff. I mean, photographers, people who do podcasts. We got to make beats, videos, everything you need within this team, and we building our own platforms. If y'all not going, if these people with podcasts, platforms not going to let us share our message on their platform, we gonna build our own and make it popular. And that's our plan for 2025. Is building our own platforms, doing our own shows, but also hitting these festivals up. We already got something big lined up in February, a couple things, and that's how we coming, man. For real. And yes, sir.
Okay. I like the changes you made in your life. I like your music. Your music's always been dope.
Appreciate you.
You really turned up music towards the beginning, and your new music has more positive feel to it.
Yes, sir.
As far as your sound, I like it. If I was to say for people who are want to watch this podcast and haven't checked your music out yet, like what is it? What kind of artist does he sound like? Or someone like he's alone in his own world. But if I can say anything close to recently, if I can say something that was close to, even though it's different, it's somewhat tiny bit Rod Wave.
I know I've heard that a few times.
You heard that before?
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that a few times. And I shout out to Rod Wave, man. But yeah, I've heard Rod Wave. That's really it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've noticed he does kind of tell stories about, dealing with issues.
He's passionate. You know, he's passionate. He's melodic. He's passionate. Same here. I'm passionate. But
it looks like to me when I hear yours, though, it's more about not just everybody's situation. You telling your own story.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? About what's going on. And that's not easy to do. A lot of people can't really write about themselves. They want to write about what they've seen.
Yeah.
What they've heard. It's not. It takes a different kind of artist to rap about himself and be vulnerable like that.
Facts,
shout outs to you, Say Less Fresh, be able to do that.
Appreciate you, man.
So as we end this episode here, I want to make sure they go ahead and follow you. They know where to go to get your music, to hear your music and comment on when you drop videos and post. Where can we find you on Instagram?
It's easy, man. Say Less Fresh. It's all one word. You could type it on YouTube, Spotify, wherever it pops up. I'm the only Say Less Fresh, y'all.
Hey,
the only one. It ain't gonna be a different Say Less Fresh. It's just me. But it's Say Less, all one word. And yeah, my Instagram is Say Less Fresh. It pop up. You can check out all my content. I try to post like every other day, daily. I keep my supporters and stuff updated so you can see what we're doing. Just go to my page, y'all. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Spotify, and really just tap in. If you're seeing this, check me out. I ain't capping. We like really making positive music. Slappers though, like stuff y'all can ride to. It's different. It's different, man. It really is. And I want to shout out to DJ Lionhead, man, for allowing us to allow me to be on this platform, man. And y'all stay blessed, man, for real.
Yeah, I want to thank you, Say Less Fresh, for even accepting to be on the Support Cha Boi podcast.
Yes, sir, for sure.
We got one last question, which is the most important question we have to ask here. Say Less Fresh. Is there a chance we can get you back on the podcast?
Come on, dog. Come on, man. We're gonna run that back, man. We're gonna run that back for the show, man, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Again, I want to thank you for coming to Support Cha Boi Podcast. Anybody else who's going ahead and watch this, whether on YouTube, Instagram, wherever it is, please do me a giant favor and go onto YouTube and look up Support Cha Boi Podcast when the episode comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Not only like the fact that he got his video out on this podcast, but go ahead and shoot me a subscribe. It helps me push it out to further people and make the things bigger than what we expect. So I want to tell you guys, thank you for coming to Support Cha Boi Podcast, and go ahead and make sure you follow Say Less Fresh. All right, y'all. Peace.